You hear that? Cha-ching.
Under the Trump administration, America is back and America is open for business. In 4 long years, Joe Biden secured less than $1 trillion. In 9 short months, I've secured $18 trillion to rebuild our factories, create hundreds of thousands of jobs, and bring back those beautiful words, made in America.
The trade deficit's shrinking, the GDP's growing, and you hear that giant sucking sound? We flipped it. All those jobs are being sucked back into America.
We just took a picture backstage with some of the great business leaders and some of the great people, friends of mine from your country, and beautiful picture. And while we were taking the picture, I said, could you make it 1.5 trillion? So he's got something to think about.
The Saudis went from fist bumps with Biden to cash dumps with Trump. That'll produce jobs, jobs, jobs.
GE Aerospace will soon be delivering dozens of new airplane engines for 787 Dreamliners in Saudi Arabia's commercial fleet. Big order. It was a big order just secured. Every new job and every new factory created by these announcements builds up our middle class and really strengthens the industrial backbone of America.
Soon the whole world's going to be boarding 787s to come kiss the ring of the king. Just kidding, no kings. And throw back champagne in the big, beautiful ballroom. Because last night's soiree in the teeny-weeny East Room was a little too cramped for these ballers. The dinner was so hot, the prince left his tux at the embassy.
Someone told me that there is in some of the bidding sites that they are bidding on me wearing black suits, and if you bid on me wearing black suits, I'm coming here with the black suits, they're gonna get almost 17x. So I want to tell them, sorry, you lose the bid. Maybe next time.
Big balls wasn't there, but the next best thing was Ronaldo.
This room is loaded up with the biggest leaders in the world, business, sports. You know, my son is a big fan of Ronaldo, wherever Ronaldo is here. Ronaldo. And Barron got to meet him, and I think he respects his father a little bit more now, just the fact that I introduced you.
And guess who else was there? Elon Musk. It's been a minute. Ronaldo took a selfie with him during cocktails. Trump said, "What's up, Musk?" when he rolled into dinner. I wonder if Elon crashed in his old office like the good old times back in the Doge days before Elon said Trump was in the Epstein files. I guess he was kind of right, but not in that way. But either way, water under the bridge.
They got the worst policy. I don't talk about it too much because if I talk about it, they might change. I tell people, don't talk about it. Wait till 2 weeks before the election and hit the hell out of them. Right? We talked about that, right, Elon?
So the boys are back? Maybe. Trump still wants to hear one more thing.
We're giving them a deduction on the interest if they buy a nice Tesla car and they borrow the money. You're so lucky I'm with you, Elon. I'll tell you, has he ever thanked me properly? But I'm giving them a deduction. Now, Elon would like to have it differently. A deduction only if you buy a Tesla, right?
Trump's not here to make war, just money. He only hates people who keep him from making it, like the Fed chair, too late Jerome. Trump wants him axed. And he asked Bessent to be the hatchet man.
The only thing Scott's blowing it on is the Fed. Because the Fed, the rates are too high, Scott. And if you don't get it fixed fast, I'm going to fire your ass.
Trump has a soft side, too. It breaks his heart when you go green.
Some of these countries that are losing their ass, we have countries that are going bankrupt because they're putting windmills all over the place. You're supposed to make money with energy, not lose money.
Money is Trump's favorite word. But the P word's clocking in at a close second. Peace. A peace agreement between Russia and Ukraine could come as soon as this week. Axios reports Witkoff hammered it out with Moscow and hinted Ukraine better take it. The White House says, as for the rest of Europe, we don't really care about the Europeans. So diplomatic. Trump's doing so much for peace that we have Nicki Minaj speaking at the United Nations.
I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage and calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria.
Nikki's ultra mega. You know who else is? Toyota. The Toyota CEO showed up to a NASCAR event in Japan rocking a Trump Vance shirt and a MAGA hat. Kind of weird, but the whole world's somehow America first. And America, just like McDonald's, we're loving it.
Approve of Trump on foreign policy at this point in term one. Look, Donald Trump was just at a 35% approval rating, up like a rocket. We're talking about 43% now. That's an 8-point rise. On the net approval rating, we're talking about a double-digit rise. The American people like much more of what they're seeing from Donald Trump in foreign policy in term two.
The country knows we have a fighter in the Oval. Trump's not going to the octagon. They're bringing the octagon to him.
The card that people expect to be at the White House. That's what I'm going to put together.
So it's going to be packed.
Trump versus Biden.
It's always about the fans. What do the fans want to see and what would get everybody excited? I mean, the fighters are literally going to walk from the Oval Office.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if you're a fighter, they're going to walk from the Oval Office.
Why don't they pass a couple executive orders?
Fighters in the Oval. Teddy Roosevelt would be so proud. Biden thought he was a fighter, but he spent more time fighting a cough. The country loves fighters, always has. The Democrats know it, and they're not even in the ring.
Democrats, if we are going to deal with the onslaught from the White House, need to A, have a plan, and B, get a little more alpha energy into our leadership. Okay, a little more alpha energy.
The Democrats don't fight for Americans. They fight Trump or they fight each other.
If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date with future videos. Thank you for watching.